Hey, good morning, everybody. Just a quick video to kind of talk through this assignment and what you need to do today. All right, so in general, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be looking at three different cities. You're going to talk about its climate based on its latitude, its altitude, whether it's maritime or continental, changing and orographic and ocean currents. So let's take a look here. You need to find three cities of the world that you're interested in and that have different climate characteristics. The first thing you want to do is make sure that they are populous enough that you can find the weather and climate data. You want to identify the following characteristics of each city. You need to have at least one near sea level and one on a mountain, at least one that is coastal and one that's inland, etc. So you need to have sort of different variables that you are looking at. Here I gave you some great options, like Quito, Ecuador is high elevation. Anchorage, Alaska is low elevation near mountains. Calgary is on the other side of mountains and low elevation and continental. Denver is in the mountains and continental. San Francisco is coastal near mountains. So these are some options that you can look at if you're having trouble finding things. Okay, so let's go for city number one. Let's go to maps.google.com. I'm just going to look up a city. I'll use one of the ones. Whoops, Quito, Ecuador. Let's just take a look at Quito. All right, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to grab satellite. And where's my zoom? There's my zoom. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. All right. So there is Quito. So how do I actually figure out what is going on with Quito? Well, first off, if I right click, I can measure distance. And how close to the ocean it is 122 miles from the ocean. So city number one is Quito, Ecuador. All right. Oh, sorry. First I need to find its latitude. Okay. So latitude of Quito, Ecuador. It is 0.18 degrees south. What that means is it is basically on the equator. Okay, it's super close to the equator. 0.18 degrees south. Okay, if you want to, you can copy my little thing. You can do 0.18 degrees south. All right. So the climate based on the latitude. Well, the latitude is it's almost at the equator, right? St. Paul, we're at 44.5 degrees north. It's at 0.18. It is basically on the equator. Should be hot, right? Next thing I want to find out is what is the altitude of Quito? So instead of latitude, I want altitude. Oh my gosh. Quito, Ecuador is at 9,350 feet. Okay, it is very high, right? If you remember from your notes last week, as you go up, it should be cooler, right? So 3 degrees. Oops, Control Z. Forgot that I copied. So 3 degrees per 1,000 feet. So it should be 9 times 3, 27 degrees cooler. Okay? So since it is at high altitude, it should be cooler. Okay? So is it within 25 miles of the ocean or is it inland? This is what I measured on the map. I got about 122 miles. So 122 miles, somewhat coastal. Okay? So since it is somewhat coastal, it is possibly moderated temperature by the ocean. Okay, so it's not right on the coast, but it's 122 miles from the coast. There's probably some moderation going on there.